Hey everyone, it's Heather. I wanted to go ahead and finally welcome everybody to the group. I know that I'm excited and you're excited to be here, so I hope that you all enjoy the group that we have set out for you, as well as you're enjoying the journey that you guys have started and that you're going to have ahead of you. I'm one of your hosts, and there's also two other coaches in here hosting with me, so if you found your way here somehow and you're just now meeting me, that's probably why. I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 27 years old and I have 4 daughters. My oldest will be 8 this month, and my youngest just turned 8 weeks yesterday. I've been married for about 8 years, and I've also been in the military for 8 years as well. Well, almost 8 years. I should probably thank the military for actually getting me into fitness in the first place, because any memory of fitness or something like that I can remember would be back to middle school. We used to have this thing called a 20-minute run, and for me, I hated running. I was never into sports because my parents just never got me into them. And so during this 20-minute run, I walked. I had some friends that would run a little bit, maybe 10 minutes, and then walk the rest. Some ran the entire 20 minutes. But for me, it wasn't my thing. I just walked the 20 minutes. And so I also remember, I can't think of his name now. He's the really old white guy, big afro, Simmons? Not sure. I used to do those late at night on the infomercials that they had, but never got anywhere with that. Working out just really wasn't my thing. And we always used to eat pretty bad. I used to always drink a lot of pop, had at least a can or two of pop a day. So high school and middle school definitely was not my healthiest years. So I finally joined the military, and that's whenever PT test started. Had to do a 1.5 mile run in a certain amount of time, certain amount of push-ups, sit-ups. I had to keep my waist a certain size. And so somewhere around that time, I ended up coming across the Brazil butt lift. And these challenge groups didn't really exist back then, I don't think. I wasn't a coach at the point, but I never heard about them. And so I didn't really have the motivation to even complete the program. I wasn't doing it like I should. I think it may have been 5 or 6 days out of 7, something like that. Obviously, I'd never finished the program. And so I never had the motivation to do it. No one was doing it with me. No one was there to keep me accountable. My husband just thought I was crazy, going up to our bedroom and doing some crazy workout. I don't really think he paid too much of attention. But a few years later, I was watching my upline coach for a couple years at that point, and I don't remember what made the switch, but I had seen Shakeology and I had seen Combat, and I just knew that I really, really liked Beachbody programs. And so I finally talked to her and was like, talk to me about coaching. And so I finally signed up, and that first workout that I had started, I absolutely loved. And so since then, I've done Combat, T25. I had done 21 Day Fix and PiYo. And so while doing all of these, I really love the programs. But there was one thing missing, and that would have to be my eating. My eating really has been pretty bad since last, not including these last 2 years because it's actually gotten a lot better. But before that, it was probably really bad for about 4 years. And we ate a lot of hamburger helper, not very many vegetables. I think we were still buying pop a lot, still eating out a lot, just not making very smart decisions. And so while I had the Air Force making me do PT tests, my eating was pretty crappy. And so a little bit more recently, doing all these workout programs, I had tried to do calorie counting. And that was nice, eat this many calories. But where that gets you is you can have a piece of cake and you can still stay under your calorie goal. Another thing I had tried was portion sizes. Kind of what we're doing now, right? Except that we didn't have these little containers that you just fill up, and I didn't have anybody telling me to eat 4 servings of protein a day. What I would do is I would read the side of tuna or whatever I was eating, and it would tell me, for example, your serving of tuna is 1/2 the can. And so I would do these portion sizes, and I kind of had lost a little bit, but then all of a sudden it stopped. And I think what had happened was I wasn't eating enough. And so I would eat a little bit of protein in the morning, and yogurt or something like that. Maybe a piece of fruit. My lunches would be a salad, maybe with some chicken breast or something. Not very big, not very many calories either. And then dinner would either be really small and healthy, or it would be hamburger helper. And so finally the 21-day fix had came out, and eating has never been my thing. And I was like, yes, finally something that will show me exactly what to do, exactly how much to eat. And it's been a lifesaver. Unlike doing calories, which if you think about chili, how many ingredients are in chili? A ton, right? Or stuffed peppers. You have to think of the total that you put in your stuffed peppers, total that you put in your chili. Then you have to divide it by however many servings and however many you ate. It's just a bunch of work, and you're going to get burnt out really quickly. And so with this program, the 21-day fix, it's not number obsessive. You don't have to keep counting every single calorie. You can kind of, if you're out at a restaurant, you can kind of eyeball it and see that this is one serving of protein. So it's just much, much easier, and you're not likely to get burnt out as much as you would with normal calorie counting. And so it also teaches you moderation. You're also going to learn some moderation. If you haven't looked through your book yet, then you'll see in there that you have pizza options. You have wine that you can add into your daily foods. If you go out to a restaurant, it has things in there that you can eat. You have sweet options. You get Shakeology, which I freaking love Shakeology. Chocolate Shakeology with some peanut butter ice. So good. I'm actually waiting on my chocolate Shakeology to come in right now so I can have some. And so this program is going to really simplify it for you. And also, it will give you your approximate calorie range. And so you can figure out how many containers you're going to eat. But you're not really counting calories through every meal. It's just kind of giving you an estimate. So for me, I'm eating about 2,000 calories right now. I know that sounds like a lot, but I'm tall and I'm still breastfeeding my daughter. So I have about 2,000 calories. And let me tell you, the food, you get so much food. So you're not ever really hungry. And if you are, then you probably should revisit exactly, how many calories you're supposed to have and if you're in the right calorie bracket. If you really still are hungry, then, an extra set of vegetables. I've seen people do that. I've never done that whenever I was on one of the lower brackets, but some people have. But I'm really excited to do this program with you guys. This is going to be my first time doing the actual workouts. So I just finished my second round of the actual meal portions of it, but I'm going to do the workouts with you guys for the first time this round. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to have some news to share and some experiences to share. If I have any questions, hey, are you guys struggling with this? I'm not doing so well. I'm going to come to you guys and I'm going to ask you. I'm going to need you for my support and my accountability too. So we're kind of working as a team here. Get that? So if you have any questions, let us know. If we don't know that you're struggling or we don't know, things that you're curious about, I can't help you because I don't know. And our other coaches that are in here hosting can't help you. And so while there's 3 coaches, there are also multiple coaches in here that are in here doing the 21-day fix because they're still on their journey to get to the place that they want to be. And life, it's not a sprint. If you've ever heard that, life is a marathon. So we're constantly working at it. I can't say it'll be easy, but it'll definitely be worth it. So I'm excited. Let us know if you need any help or if you have any questions this week. This week is just all about preparation. So you'll see my posts daily. I'll be posting videos and stuff like that. So please feel free to message me, message your coach. You can post it in here. You can send it through a private message. And if I'm really not answering you and you really need some help, I'll go ahead and I'll post my number down in the box below. So in the comment box. So have a good night, everybody. And I look forward to doing the next 21 days with you guys. Bye.